Oh, Spooty's comeback on the Melody Race. That was incredible.
Yeah, the comeback. Yeah, that was really, really intense. That was a really great one to watch.
Sorry, I should tell them I'm ready. I guess they just know I'm ready. That's fine.
They just, yeah,
they're just going. All right, we got Bolt. Oh, these multi-character tournaments, it's hard to... It's always a little jarring. There's a bit of whiplash between each character.
I'm always really impressed with people who can make the swap while playing, because just watching it, I get confused.
Yeah.
I don't understand how people can switch gears that fast.
Well, it's something that I particularly appreciate, which is why I run that pentathlon thing, and also why I enjoy all characters so much. I think that is in and of itself is an interesting sort of meta thing where
I agree.
You know, people can make those swaps. Oh, Spooty getting dire batted. Not playing super safe. I mean, that's something he can handle, but and there's a heart transplant to end the floor for Goof. So Goof gonna take an early lead here, but it by no means it's over.
Yeah.
Diamond is the only true character.
Really impressive blast helm usage there.
Yeah, he is out of bombs though. He's lucky this isn't Coral Riff. I mean, it's still not a great character to do without bombs, but yeah, Coral Riff would have been a real extra bad time.
Really bad, yeah.
If Spooty can keep his blast helm for that fight, okay.
And it's an axe seed.
It is an axe seed. I don't take axe on Bolt, but that's because I'm bad at Bolt.
Yeah.
People who are good at Bolt take axe all the time. It's the same with when back in the day when Bolt was kind of a new character. I was and back when I was a score runner. This was way back in the day.
Yeah.
I got the Bolt score world record and it was like 8,000 gold or something like that. And I refused to take the Crown of Greed because you just lose so many beats with the Crown of Greed.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And so I was like, okay, I don't want to. I like taking my time and figuring out what's the most efficient way to go and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
And then some people came along and just took the Crown of Greed and completely obliterated my run because they were so good at And and that was the end of my score running of Bolt.
Yeah, I'm bad at health management when it comes to score running, especially on characters like Bolt.
Speaking of health management, both racers are looking a little spooky, but they did both find plate mail here on this 2-3. But yeah, this is scary. Oh, that is a monstrous shopkeeper with not much to give.
Not a lot.
Just the Quake. Of course, Spooty not having too much of a hard time with death metal, because he's a gamer's god. Also looks like Goof. Yep, flawless kill for Goof as well. You know, flawless death metal on Bolt, no big deal.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, come on. Although with the axe, it does make it a bit easier.
Standard fare.
Jeez. All right.
Goof taking the teleport trap.
Oh, the Ring of War. Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, yep.
He doesn't have a bomb, so he's just going to push.
Have a bomb.
Ring of War, so good with the axe. Plus on Bolt, makes your life so much easier.
Yeah, way easier. You're just going to walk into things.
Yeah, the real issue here with nice shield there by Spooty, that I find with lunge attack weapons is I always lunge into dragons and stuff because you have to make sure you're lunging on the right beat, and it's just hard to keep track of when you're...
Yeah, I did. That's a good point.
Spooty bombed in to get another bomb. I guess he didn't know if it was a triple bomb pack or not, so it was worth. It was not, though.
That was a beautiful Fortissimo.
Yeah, that Fortissimo is amazing. And a Shovel of Courage and a Risk Charm, which Risk Charm not nearly as good as the other double time character. And Spooty going down!
Ooh.
Spooty going down to Fortissimo. Not quite as nice of a Fortissimo fight as Goof. Yeah, just not enough. Oh, wow. That beetle. Yike.
Oh, yeah, I see that now.
Yeah, it was bomb for a bomb, Chris, but it's probably because he saw the bomb but didn't know if it was a triple bomb pack, so it's worth checking. Because at worst, it's just you waste a few beats, and at best, you get 2 more bombs, so could be good. All right, we got a Grenade Charm Blast Helm right now, so that's a 6 damage bomb. Oh my god, Goof.
Wow, that was gorgeous.
The scoots.
That was really scary,
Does his brain actually work at that speed? Like, is this, or is he just, like, reacting in some kind of crazy muscle memory? I
couldn't tell you.
Because when he was playing Bard at the very end, he really looked like he was just reacting at some kind of speed that I don't think is humanly possible.
Yeah, whatever it is, you know, reaction or you know, thinking ahead, both of those are, I can't even understand how.
No, like even cadence at times is like,
I know, yeah.
Okay, Goof.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Our praise maybe got to his head a little
Shop.
bit there.
Okay, so we got 2 cursed hearts. That's nice.
I actually would probably even buy that armor.
Yeah.
Because, like, having 3 free hits would probably be better than having, you know, I don't know how many hits, but probably not 3 right now. Although he is on the final boss, he can do a blood shield if he needs. He's got fireball. Looks like he's gonna do a pretty standard kill. He's got the shield up, so okay, tanking the hits anyways. Doesn't matter. GG. Great run there.
Beautiful.
Wow, and we just got a massive host from Smite. Smite, thank you so much, Smite. Dang. That's awesome. Welcome everybody from Smite's channel. We just saw an incredibly fast bolt run. DisgruntledGoof taking 1 game off Spooty. Not an easy feat. Spooty's mad he can't do Coda. But yeah, thank you so much. Let me just throw down a raid message for Smite.
That's really cool.
Smite, one of my favorite channels on Twitch. Really worth checking him out. He does all kinds of great stuff. One of my favorites, of course, is the Arcade Pit, which I heard he just recently revamped a ton. I haven't caught it, but it's on Sunday nights. And you should definitely check it out. It is a video game show. Video game show. And it's really cool. I've been a contestant on it a few times, and it's incredibly fun. Goof has the Bolt World record, okay.
Yes, he does have the world record.
Spooty's going with Monk.
Yeah, well, there we go.
Okay, so our first repeat character is Monk somehow.
Yep.
The new TVs. Yeah, I've heard that there's a bunch of new art and stuff. So I should definitely check that out. Yeah, this is probably a good choice. This or Mary, although I think Spooty hates Mary. So for those who want to know, who are just showing up here, hello, I'm Elad. I'm here with Autoclaves, and we're co-hosting a tournament of Necrodancer Racing. And this particular tournament is the first of the year, and it is an invitational tournament. We decided to invite 4 of the greatest racers to start the year off right with some stupendously fast racing. And so DisgruntledGoof and SpootyBiscuit are currently in the winners finals. You can check out the stats here. And the way that this tournament works is that we play a random character as the first of the best of 3, and then the loser chooses the next character. And so in this case, Spooty lost, so he picked Monk. Now, Monk is a character where you cannot step on gold, and many consider it to be the worst character. I consider it not to be the best or anything, but certainly not the worst. I like Monk a lot, and I always have, and admittedly, I'm to blame for Monk. It was my idea, so... well, me and the boss. But anyways, so that's what's going on here. So that last run was Bolt, which is the double time character. So this might seem a little slow looking to you. That is because, yeah, it is half the speed. But this is the standard speed of Necrodancer here. How do you even speedrun Eli? There's actually some pretty interesting tech with Eli, especially now that there's the shove, because he can use his shovel hand to shove. Ooh, that is a frost dagger. You don't see that too much, although there is a uncertainty shrine with an a titanium warhammer. GG.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That is precisely what you're looking for. I really hope Goof finds it because it is an extremely
all the farming
good.
Last time.
Yeah.
Just kind of give it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, the farming on the last Monk run, they spent like about a collective like 6 minutes of time. Maybe not quite 6 minutes, but a lot of time. And the blood shovel swap as well for Goof was a nice thing. You don't want to really have the blood shovel just because your health is so low, and sometimes you're forced to dig. So with only 2 heart containers, it's good to swap off that off that blood shove. Who's the worst character then? Worst character or hardest character? Hardest character besides Coda, I would say, is Arya for me. That's not the same for everybody, but for me, it certainly is Arya. Worst character? Probably Eli. If I had to pick.
Yeah, fair.
I think Eli's just the, most meh character. Okay, we're going to see some bomb use here from Goof, so we can get through that shop. He's just a little bit trailing behind Spooty here. I really hope Spooty takes this because I want to see a game 3.
Yeah.
And you can't re-pick a character, so Goof won't be able to pick Bolt again, which clearly he was quite excited about getting. and it showed. He was so incredibly good. He might pick Bard again. He picked Bard in one of the previous ones, and it worked well for him.
Also has Bard world record.
Yes, he has a couple world records there. Goof is really, really ridiculously good at this game.
Incredibly good at this game. Oh, I didn't know Goof was only cleared monk, only cleared monk once because of Crow.
Oh, really?
That.
That's amazing.
I know, somebody was saying that, like, this is probably the most action Monk has seen in so long.
Oh, absolutely it has.
Yeah, it's Crow, it's shown up twice today. That's,
yeah,
more Monk than I could ever,
Yeah, that's a lot of Monk, but,
It's a lot of
Monk. I'm proud of him. Way to go, Monk.
Yeah, exactly.
You silent devil, you. By the way, if you are at all interested in getting involved in Necrodancer Racing, I recommend it. It's a good time. People seem to enjoy it. But there's several ways to go about doing that now, which is cool. The community just keeps growing and growing, and so you can come check out our Discord channel. It's a lovely Discord. Everybody's pretty friendly in there, and you can come chat it up, see what it's all about. And also, we have a thing called Conduit, which is our junior league. If you're at all interested in getting started with Necrodancer Racing, you can do Conduit there. We also have Necrobot, which is where you can actually just race your friends or race whoever. Ask people in the Discord if they want to do a race, and you can just do a race. You don't have to stream or anything. It's just you can try it out. And finally, there's a thing called Crow. I should make a command for that, but it's new. It's something that SpootyBiscuit puts on, and it's crypt racing on weeknights. And every weeknight he has 2 racing blocks where you get to actually race Cadence with a whole bunch of people. And it's essentially a Necrobot race, but with like 20 plus racers. And everybody hops in voice chat, and it's a good time. It's kind of like those weekly races that you tend to see on a lot of other speedrun communities. And it's worth checking out. By the way, Smite, I don't know if I saw you in here, but thanks again for the raid. And what was Smite streaming? Oh, this is bad. Spooty going down there had nothing he could do about that.
That was a tough spot.
Really bad spot there, and that is going to open it up for Goof here to knock Spooty down to the losers bracket, which is a shame. I really did want to see a game 3 here. It is far from over, though.
Yeah, as we know, just one misstep and we end up with a reset.
Oh, the mystery tournament. That is awesome. I actually signed up a long time ago to be a commentator for that. Then I didn't hear anything, and then I got insanely busy. So I don't know. I would love to commentate that. The mystery tournament is a tournament where you sign up and then you just get thrown in with, like, you don't find out what game you're racing against somebody until the start of it, essentially.
Wow.
And it's such a good idea. It's just cool because it flexes a different set of muscles for racers, where you have to sort of be quick to adapt to games. And that's actually not too dissimilar from the arcade pit, where you get thrown these challenges on random NES or SNES or Genesis games or Game Boy games, and you just have to figure it out. It's like, oh, all of a sudden you're playing, I don't know, Super Tennis. Good luck. Here you go. All right, both racers still rocking that Warhammer. It's a good item. It's really good with Monk. Gives you a lot of time to deal with enemies because of its hitbox. Although Zone 4 is indeed the spookiest.
Yeah.
So Goof working through it. He's really taking his time, which is wise. He's got a pretty substantial lead. Bomb Charm is a great pickup.
Yeah, Bomb Charm is great. Oh, there's some armor. He also went over and grabbed the Shrine of Peace there. There was a whip in a chest, so he could grab that, hit the Shrine of Peace, and then go back to his original weapon. Yep, getting that +1 heart and a full heal. It's quite good. Gotta watch those wind mages. Oh, nice with that big bomb. Ooh, that pile. I think he almost stepped on it there. Yeah. A Downwell tournament, really? God, Smite does a lot of cool stuff. Downwell tournament, I gotta see that. I played Downwell for a little bit. It is really hard. Yeah, this is some good slow play by Goof for sure. Absolutely the right play at this point with that death by Spooty. Mystery tournament, that's amazing. Well, thanks for all the information there,
Hecate Trivia? Is that how you pronounce that? I don't know. Business Casual Eternal Tournament. I don't even know what that is.
What is that?
But yeah, I do know Tie Tuesday fairly well. Yeah, but he does all kinds of amazing things. Also a staple of the Zelda Randomizer tournament scene. He ran the 2v2 tournament, which was incredibly cool. And my boy Spooty here, I think, won it, if I'm not mistaken. Spooty and Problems IRL, so...
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
With Labs, yeah.
So shout-outs to the community melding of Spooty. And yeah, Spooty got really good at Rando. But, I mean, he just kind of gets good at whatever he tries, so...
Everything he does, yeah, exactly.
He's just one of those people. Problems. That's a good emote. The old W emotes. I remember when that was a huge deal. I think I still have one, sort of. I don't know where it is. It's a dead ringer face. Anyway, all right. Well, we are seeing a pretty big lead here from Goof. Goof looking to move on to the grand finals and send Spooty down to face. It was Toughwo who would be in the losers finals. These tournaments are fun, sort of 4-person double elimination, you know. I think it's just the right amount for these racers. It's not terribly taxing. It's not like what we've seen with the 8-person double elimination brackets we do at the end of seasons where people are literally dying by the end.
Exhausted, yeah.
But yeah, this has been pretty good. Goof's got a bit of a situation here. You have to be very careful of those wires with the gold on them, because it can be a little easier to miss. The gold doesn't stand out so much on the yellow background.
Yeah, and you don't know everything that you're killing. Sometimes the electricity goes and kills off a bunch of things.
Yeah. Okay, well, we still have a potion here for Goof, so Goof can bomb himself. Oh, nice use of a blood drum. And that is going to be Goof taking this and knocking Spooty out because of a Bolt Monk 1-2 punch. Also, the sweeps are pretty, I would imagine, fairly rare here, getting the 2-0s. We've seen only a couple of them, but that's because the loser of the first race picks the character. But sort of backfired for Spooty here, having that one death. And yeah, Goof taking game number 2 and knocking Spooty down to the losers finals, which means we are going to have